Shakir, where will you be playing ball at next year?
Next year, I'll be taking my time to Texas Southern University.
What's up, players? It's your boy Miguel here. Welcome back. TPC Weekly Roundup, episode number 17, where we highlight the biggest games and stories of the previous week. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to stay all the way in the loop with everything Player Circle. If you're a faithful subscriber, appreciate you. Let's get into it. Continuing the theme of big name players genuinely considering HBCU schools as their college preference, we saw Shaquille O'Neal, son of Hall of Famer Shaq, do just that. On Instagram Live, he announced his commitment to Texas Southern University. TSU has been a powerhouse in the SWAC for a minute now, so the addition of Shaquille should keep them at a good pace. When asked what should we expect from him at Texas Southern, he replied, and I quote, "A whole lot of buckets. I'm trying to get into the league." Heard you, player. In some national news, top player in the country, Imani Bates, announced a decommitment from Michigan State. Is this a surprise? Not really. Bates has been highly regarded as one of the top prospects in the last 10 years. We got NBA players like Terrence Ross saying he'll score in the NBA right now. There's speculation he may go the G League route or play overseas. But that still hasn't stopped college coaches from recruiting him. Chris Beard of Texas immediately offered him a scholarship. And it doesn't hurt to try, right? Speaking of Texas, former Longhorn Kevin Durant's National Hoop Fest announced their dates for the next high school basketball season. Tipping off in Memphis, Tennessee during Thanksgiving weekend, they'll make stops in Seattle and Dallas before finishing in Tampa Bay, Florida. Some of the participating programs include Mount Berg, Prolific Prep, AZ Compass School, and Sunrise Christian. Oh man, we can't wait for that. The Earn Your Elite tournament went down this past weekend in northern Georgia. What I like about it is that it features a middle school, boys, and girls high school division. Longtime scout Robert Alfonso from Baseline to Sideline Hoops was in attendance, and I caught up with him earlier today to hear all about it. Check it out. What's up, players? It's your man Miguel Rodriguez here, and I'm with my man, friend of the program, Robert Alfonso from Baseline to Sideline. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, brother. How you doing down there? I'm good to see everyone.
Likewise, man. We're doing amazing. So you was at the Earn Your Elite tournament. What was the atmosphere like down there?
Man, first of all, it was fantastic. I mean, we had a chance to showcase some kids who don't normally get the regular recognition, be able to provide a platform for them to play. Because again, even though last week, or when I say the first live period that would have been, some of those kids might not have participated due to various reasons. But more importantly, it was a chance to be able to get some kids to participate, and not only participate, but excel both in the girls' side and the boys' side this past weekend. So it was fun. It was busy, but it was fun.
That sounds amazing. So let me ask you, name 3 standouts at the event from your perspective.
Well, we had an MVP from the middle school named Kylan Hall. He goes to Cherokee Bluff Middle School. He's about a 6'2", physical guard forward. And when I say guard forward, because anything can change when they get to high school. He's a kid who's physically gifted. And their team has been playing together since I think about the 4th, 5th grade. So those guys ran through the tournament and they excelled, but he really had a chance to stand out and do some things real special. Another kid that was exceptional is this kid from the Classic City Boilers named Chris Rhodes, who was about 6'4", long rim runner, who can put it on the floor. He had solid performances throughout. And ironically, in the championship game, they were playing another team from within their program. And he decided, despite the fact that they knew how he played, he took a chance to really stand out and really excel in a manner that it was the first time for me seeing them. And that's what we do at the Earn Your Elite, be able to see kids who nobody gets to see. And right. my man Adrian Penland, AP Baller on Twitter and Instagram and all that, he's put this together where we end up watching some of the better kids again in Northeast Georgia that don't get the don't go into Atlanta, which is about an hour to 45 minutes away, or aren't on the other side of the state, or don't have the budget, or don't have the full larger organizations to be able to compete, because you want to compete, but you also don't want to embarrass some kids. And for many of the Earn Your Elite, this is why we call it the Earn Your Elite, is you don't get elite from just showing up.
Right.
You get it from progress. You don't you try to be like, okay, I'm here, and if I want to get here, wherever here is, you want to earn that along the way, and you don't earn your elite name without putting some stuff in. And one thing I wanted to highlight is just even some of the girls, because we had exceptional girls who played, and one of the big time performances was Kadira Benson, that she played with KST out of South Carolina. That when you look at her, yes, she's not a lot of your high rated high school players who are being recruited by major D1 programs. But the one thing I noticed about her all weekend is her ability to score, despite the fact that she's maybe 5'7", and score inside with ease, and know how to hit the mid-range jump shot. So again, it allowed me to see her because we all know that while there's so many kids who are seeking scholarships, not every one of them is going to go Division I, so you want to be able to provide a platform to help kids realize their value, but more importantly, you're putting them in a situation to be successful.
Right. Man, I love that. That's kind of like what we're doing at the Player Circle, kind of get these athletes that exposure that they need, the top kids, we know who they are, but there's other scholarship opportunities out there. So
and that's what I love about the Player Circle. I love what everyone has done with it, because Corey and Kerry, they do a fantastic job building platforms to be able to, especially electronical platforms like the Player Circles, to be able to put kids in a situation where some coach, if he's looking for something, will find it if they tune in with the Player Circle, as well as, based on the sideline and AP ball and Earn Your Elite, because it's quality stuff.
Right.
You guys have done such a wonderful job, and every time I look at the Player Circle, it keeps improving.
All right. Appreciate that, man. So it's a wrap on here. Rob, let them know where they can find you on social media.
Well, you can definitely find me on BTS_report on Twitter. That's BTS_report on Twitter, BTS on Instagram. And you could definitely find me on any baseline or any sideline in the gym. I'm not hard to find, but I definitely will always tell you, I'm going to be part of wanting to see y'all grow, wanting to see you guys as players grow. And, Miguel, I want to see you grow and continue to do what you're doing. I appreciate this opportunity to be able to, talk about other things, and anything you need from me, man, just call, brother. I'll pick it up.
Appreciate that, Rob. So we signing out. Players, see you next week.
All right, peace.
This week's Player Circle Spotlight is Victor Gonzalez, a 9-year-old out of the Bronx, New York. Victor and his dad were early adopters of our Player Circle app, and we've honestly been watching his game grow right before our eyes. He currently plays AAU with the Dykeman Bulldogs, who just won the 4th grade championship at the B-Ball Shootout in New Jersey. Victor has some serious handle, and his passion for the game is unmatched. We always see him in the park or in the gym working on his game. Keep doing your thing, player. Follow his journey exclusively on the Player Circle. There you have it. That's a wrap on episode 17 of the TPC Weekly Roundup. Be sure to like the video, comment some fire emojis if you watched the whole thing, share the video with a friend. That's really the best way for us to continue growing this channel. Be sure to follow us on social media. Check out the merch. Until next week, peace.
So just chill till the next episode.